how have you found God in your work? And then conversely, where do you, like all of us, struggle to find God?
I think the easiest way of answering that, my work consists of sitting at my desk writing. I don't find God in that. I find it to be very frustrating, and it's on my mind because I literally just finished my thesis prior to coming over here. I was ordained a priest last June in New York, and since then I have been sitting at my desk most days writing and reading, and it's not what most people envision priests doing. Where I find God, especially here on campus, is I celebrate Mass on the Newton campus, and there are times in which I leave my desk and I complain about the fact that I have to go celebrate Mass, and it's late. It's all sorts of complaints, and by the time I get over there, I interact with the students, I celebrate Mass, I realize this is why I'm a priest. This is not only just celebrating the Eucharist, but it's being able to, as a young priest, interact with students in a way in which it's to try to be normal in front of them, to try to be a face of the church that is that smiles, that tells jokes. I still remember the first time I celebrated Mass on the Newton campus. It was still the first couple of weeks of class, and it was all freshmen, and they're still sort of, they wouldn't tell you this, but they're still sort of nervous being away from home, and I told a joke, and no one laughed. But I realized the more I interact with them, the more I'm able to do events like this on campus, the more I realize that certainly the coursework is important because that forms me into being, I think, a better priest. But what is most important, where I find God most active, is when I am interacting with students on campus and hearing their hopes and dreams and fears, and I usually respond with two things: God loves you, and God forgives you. And that interaction is, for me, a very holy interaction.